Thank you, dancers. Our final speaker will bring a UNIS Hanoi student perspective to our celebrations. Please welcome to the stage 11th grader Bea Campilan, who will share with you a view of the world through the eyes of a high school student, the world we want.
My UNIS peers, faculty and staff, parents, honored guests, and everyone joining today's celebration. Good morning. Being chosen to speak on behalf of all UNIS students is a great honor and privilege for me. But it also carries a heavy responsibility to represent and share the perspective of my schoolmates on what today's event means to us. UNIS's 30th anniversary is not only to mark key milestones in our school's history, it is also an opportunity to look forward to our future. As young members of this academic community, we, the students, need to ask ourselves, what world could we aspire to have 30 years from now? From my perspective, here's what I dream of. As a young girl, I aspire to grow up in a world where women and men live in harmony, without being discriminated by gender or social class. A global society that values the leadership roles of both women and men, without being hindered by gender, sexual orientation, or social affiliation. As a 16-year-old, I hope to share with other children a world where we develop our full potential through equal opportunities to quality education, adequate food, and healthy lifestyle. A global community of future decision makers who feel safe, assured, and nurtured to learn from and do better than their predecessors. As part of the world's next generation population, I dream to inherit a planet that remains resilient to the changing climate and environment, and surrounded by clean air and water. A world where today's leaders realize that climate risks are an urgent challenge to address, and demonstrate that our bright future isn't solely determined by economic and political agendas. As an Asian national, I desire to live in a world undivided by race, color, or religion, and united and pursuing shared human purpose and values. We are one family of brothers and sisters comprising a true United Nation. UNIS Hanoi proudly represents more than 60 countries, and what brings us here all together is our collective desire to promote mutual respect for our similarities and differences. As a foreigner residing in Vietnam, the last 4 years have taught me that this country that is celebrating its 40th year as a member of the United Nations could serve as a model for inclusiveness for the rest of the regional and global communities of nations to emulate. I strive for a world that doesn't just tolerate or accept diversity, but understand and celebrate it. As a student of UNIS, let me end by enjoining you all to thank the UNIS Hanoi pioneers who have given us this invaluable gift of an institution for learning. Let us honor those I aspire to have. And yes, we can. Because we are UNIS Hanoi.